Glory to all United fans. Manchester United is capable of winning a game of football against a top team. Who would have thought? Wow, finally, great to see 3 points in the bag. Too little, too late, but look, I'm a huge fan of just watching good football. Yesterday was not it. I think it's not the finished product, far from it. But just heart intensity. I think it was good to see that the youngsters are at least giving it 110% even at the end of the season. Honestly, I'm so happy for us, Smith. And finally, in one game that our slightly selfish wingers are not playing in Anthony and Rashford, who like to dribble, take on defenders, and then go for goal directly. You see, Rasmus Højlund gets a goal. I mean, that just tells you that the kid needs service. He's a dribbling striker who likes to run into the box, run in with the ball. And you saw that with his right leg, with his weak leg, cuts in, gets a shot. That's what we need. Honestly, I think it was a little heartbreaking to see Rashford getting heckled before the game and then him going at it and him having to get dragged off. I think it was Anthony and probably Johnny Evans who pulled him away. But I understand the frustration, guys. Honestly, I do. For a club that's not used to being average, we've lost more games in one season than Sir Alex lost in his entire career. So I do understand the frustration, but I still do not think Ten Hag out is the right call because of yesterday's game. I think our youngsters are the future. They're playing for the badge. They're playing for the player next to them and not for individual accolades. Our defense, we are going to concede goals. It's pretty damn obvious. We've had 1.7 million different combinations of just centre backs and the back four. So Casemiro and a 36-year-old Evans is not going to win you games in the Premier League or forget the title. So it's a rebuilding process, and the problem with getting a new manager is that guy comes with his new style, new players, a bunch of players are made redundant, and then player power comes back. But I think the youngsters really showed us something very important next season: have heart and belief. Patience is a bloody virtue, which we all need to sort of appreciate. But it was good to see. I mean, Menu was phenomenal yesterday. Amad Diallo again showed us he's that one winger who runs in and then looks for the pass most of the times rather than an Anthony or Rashford or even Garnacho for that matter. But look, Garnacho is young, you can still groom him. We need depth in our squad. Often we compare ourselves to the bigger clubs who have depth in the squad, so the style of play remains the same. The player coming in changes with a slight varying difference in the level of skill, but that's what we need to do in the future, which means we cannot be buying those, Benzema for a lot of money, but he'll only give you 2 seasons. Zlatan Ibrahimovic who'll score goals, but he's not going to change the style of play at the club. So I think that's really important. I would still stick with the manager. It's a big FA Cup game, but regardless of that, I'm backing Ten Hag. Let's go.